Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Tuesday Baseball on the show. The Atlanta Braves taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. Today, we've got two teams with a lot of history, but it's traditionally been a one-sided matchup, Singy.
Yeah, they've certainly had the upper hand every time these two face off, Boog. I'm looking forward to seeing how it goes down in today's matchup. I mean, at some point, the trend has got to stop, right?
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about ready to go, and towing the slab, Shohei Ohtani.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
And now the center fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr. Just off the outside edge, and we're underway.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees, and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
That was the sweeper, but it missed.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
The next offering misses, and that's ball 3. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Chipper Jones. Next up for the Braves. Good power. Not great in the OBP department. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Jones, 27 years old. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. The 1-0. Fouled off left side. Runner at first with no outs here. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Acuna aboard here at first with nobody out.
That's a ball down.
In the dirt. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. The high heat, too much on that one.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now. Just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in. So hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
And now Hank Aaron, and he pumps it a strike. Hank needs just one more homer to pass Henry Aaron on the all-time list.
Incredible to think that 755 could have been passed once, let alone multiple times. What a remarkable career he's put together.
Right down to shoot, and that's strike 2.
One and two.
And that's outside. Man at first, one away.
That's about as nasty of a split as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
And now it's Atlanta's cleanup hitter, Eddie Matthews. And ball one.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Good late movement on that sinker right there. It's right where you want to get it to get that swing over the top.
Liner, base hit. And now two aboard.
Batting fifth, left fielder, David Justice.
So digging in, David Justice. And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. Two left for Atlanta. The Dodgers coming up, and we are scoreless. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here at Chavez Ravine. And towing the slab here, Greg Maddux. And as usual with him, Singy, I think we can expect plenty of strikeouts.
True legend in this game with over 300 career wins. Always a joy to watch him go to work. It's effortless out there. Doesn't wear his emotions on his sleeve. Doesn't know when he's high or when he's low.
We go to the bottom of the first. Now it's going to be Jackie Robinson. This guy is an elite level hitter, especially considering contact and just the ability to hit for average. What you really like, though, stays in against those righties, and that's not so easy as a right-handed batter. And that one upstairs, ball one.
There's some players, for whatever reasons, they seem to just face a slew of right-handed pitchers, and their comfort level increased so much that they'd actually prefer to face that same side thrower in a tough situation.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Yeah, most guys struggle against the same side, whether it's left on left or right on right, and this guy's an exception. And a pitch. That one ripped left field. Bangs off the wall. Around first and hustling for second, and he's there with a leadoff double.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Runner in scoring position. No outs. Mookie Betts steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Close one, doesn't get the call. And that's ball one.
Ball, no strikes.
Left field. Justice settles under it. Hauls it in for the out. And there's one away.
Batting third, catcher
Here's the Dodgers lineup now. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Oh, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
Inside, and that's ball 2. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever, if they do at all.
Next offering is in for a strike. And that one fouled off. One out and a runner at second here in the second game of the series. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you commit it. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Duke Snider steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Hard hit to third. And he can't come up with it.
We all know that first inning can be a critical one in terms of guys settling in and the tone being set for the game. So this isn't what you're looking for on defense. 2-out errors are a lot like 2-out walks, but maybe even worse because your pitcher did his job to get what should have been the last out of that inning.
Swing and a foul out of play. 2 on, 2 outs.
Outside. That's the ball.
In the dirt. Well done behind the dish. Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. To the right side, and it's just foul. That was close.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
And a swing and a miss. Huge strikeout there.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job at getting out of the jam.
Second inning set to go.
Atlanta,
and now the veteran catcher, number 9. Ohtani back to work. Fastball for a strike. And that's through there for a strike.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, He's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Outside low. 1-2 to count.
1-2.
And down on strikes he goes. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Here's Matt Olson. Went deep in the ball game last night. Hard hit left side. Muncy sends it to first. And Olson is set down. Two down, bases empty. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. And that's a strike. And that's in the dirt.
1-1.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Misses the zone for a ball. That was the sweeper.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. 98 miles per hour on the gun. Braves are set down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here is Max Muncy. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
No balls, 1 strike.
Out there to center. Acuna on the run. Snags it on the run. And there's one down.
They trust him in center field because he's capable of making
Batting
plays
7,
on the run, and we saw it right
fielder,
there. That's a player you want patrolling center field.
Hernandez.
Someone who can attack the ball off the bat.
Teoscar Hernandez
That's the ball.
in the box with 1 away as he
1-0.
takes ball 1. There's the strike up high, and the count even 1-1.
Good pitch to hit on a tee up in the zone. I think he was looking for something else right there.
1 out, bases empty. Next offering is fouled back. One down, base is empty. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. No score here in the second. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball. I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location, but he found a way to just get it by him.
And up next for Los Angeles, Andy Pages. And first offering is fouled off. Two outs, base is empty. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
0-2.
This one high in the air to left center. Justice on the move to the gap. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. We'll move to the third with no score. On to the third inning. So now to the plate for Atlanta. Greg Maddux. That misses the zone. Ball one. There's the strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. And now it's 1-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And a swing and a miss. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. So the batting order turns over. Here's Acuna now. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. Swings and misses. Strike one.
So boom, here's an interesting fact about Acuna. He has the most home runs at Truist Park. He passed Freddie Freeman for the top spot in 2023, and I think he might hold that record for a while.
And now it's even up.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Been a pretty rough start to this series for him at the plate. 3 strikeouts in the first game yesterday. Another one right there. They've clearly got a great plan for how to deal with this guy right now.
Stepping in, the slugging shortstop Chipper Jones. Struck out swinging his first time. That one ripped but foul.
Ball.
He doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
That one finds the zone. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. And he strikes out the side for the 2nd time today.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Back here at Dodger Stadium, here's the pitcher, Shohei Ohtani.
Shohei Ohtani.
Right through there for a strike. Awkward swing there from the big left-handed hitter.
Off balance as well.
That missed by a lot. Now 1-2.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Now batting,
So up next, Jackie Robinson doubled his first time up. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. And he lays down a bunt. Can't pick it up with the bare hand. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this.
Now batting,
He
shortstop.
was racing down the line and probably didn't assume he was going to be safe until his foot hit the bag and looked up for the umpire. Nice bunt and great hustle to get himself a knock.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. And now it's Mookie Betts. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. And he makes the catch. And there's 2 down.
Up next for the Dodgers, catcher Mike Piazza.
Next up, the Dodgers catcher Mike Piazza. Struck out swinging his first time. That's out to center field. Acuna has it sized up. Makes the grab, and that is that. So the Dodgers leave 1, still no score. Back here in
Leadoff
LA,
for
here's a
Atlanta,
big
right
power
fielder,
threat. Hank
Henry
Aaron. One of the amazing things about Hank Aaron is the consistency he had over the course of his career. And that's downstairs. And that's ball 2.
In terms of that consistency, making an all-star game in 21 straight seasons is a pretty good indicator of what a steady player Hank was.
Foul ball there.
There were no bad seasons for Hammer and Hank. There were hardly even any bad days.
Good eye in that spot.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When she elevates, guys aren't touched it. Well, right now he's in cruise control, autopilot, just dominating these hitters. It doesn't look like it's a fun at-bat. And all of a sudden, you become in awe of this guy on the mound. Somebody's got to break this thing up. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Got to put a ball in play.
At the plate, Eddie Matthews. Scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be careful when you're talking about a hitter with this type of slug and these type of home run totals. 4th inning underway, no score. Inside and it hit him. David Justice digs in now. Justice goes 6 feet 3 inches, over 1,000 runs batted in his career, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. Popped up to the left into foul ground. Reaching for it, makes the catch.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
Here's the catcher. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Down and away for ball 1.
1 ball, no strikes.
Right through there for a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
And a swing and a miss.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the ball, I'm going right back in there.
2 and 2.
In the dirt. Matthews off of first with 2 away. And misses inside.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Matt Olson would be next. Big bat with a potentially huge opportunity. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And that K brings him into double digits for the game. No runs, no base hits, no errors, and 1 left on base. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the Dodger cleanup hitter, Duke Snider.
Duke Snider.
And that one hammered way back there. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Man, Boog, I love watching an outfielder take on the wall to make that play, and it's a lot easier to watch from up here because that can be painful in the end. You know the wall's coming up on you quickly, so you have to maintain concentration and able to make that catch and hold on to it after contact.
Swinging a foul straight back. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Ground ball up the middle. Oh, great grab on the dive. On the money. Nice play.
Great reaction there to get to the baseball, secure it, and then no time to get up and throw. Throws from 1 knee. That's a guy that's got a lot of confidence in his arm strength and accuracy.
Max Muncy at the dish. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Just missed.
Ball.
Yeah, that's in for a strike. And it's 1-1. Fastball is outside. Battling here as he fouls it away.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And the slider just misses.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
outside, and that is ball 4. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at bat.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
On the ground to the left. They get the force, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 left on. We're headed to the 5th. We're tied 0-0. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Ohtani back to work. Ball 1, no strikes.
You know, these Braves doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They haven't produced a run yet, but the pitch count for the starter is starting to climb, so they're hoping that starts to pay off soon.
And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. Here's the pitch to Olsen. Swing and a miss. And the count is even 2-2.
And I think they're in a good spot thanks to their pitching, but no one would be shocked if this offense strings something together to take the lead.
Ball. Full count.
A healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Go-ahead run on base, and here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish. Went down on strikes his first time through. In there for strike 1.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
The 0-2. Ball 1 there.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
2-2.
In the dirt, blocked, and the runner holds. Olsen gets his lead at first, nobody out. Got him swinging, and he keeps putting up the K's. That's number 11.
You usually are going to see that inside fastball a little longer coming in from the opposite side, but that pitch really got in on him right there. I mean, that's a well-thrown pitch. Tough to do anything with that in terms of getting the hands through and the sweet spot of the bat to the baseball.
Greg Maddux next up for the Braves. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Right through there for a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
All tied up, and we're at the top of the 5th. And a foul ball. Stays alive. This one in the dirt. The 1-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more. His timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back there. That one is gone. And that should quiet this home crowd. His 4th home run of the season. And the Braves have the lead now. It's 2-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Chipper Jones will hit next. There's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And it's fouled away. The shortstop takes the ball. Line drive, fair ball. Around first, heading for 2. And that's a 2-bagger.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Now in for the Braves, Hank Aaron. Year in and year out, this guy an MVP candidate. That one outside.
No,
ball 1. Hot shot to third. Muncy sends it to first. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. Acuna goes yard for the Braves. And it's 2-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. And we're back. John Shelby with my buddy Chris Singleton. And set to get us started. Bottom 5, Andy Pages. First pitch, and he just misses.
Pretty smart not to serve something up for him right there. He's really good at hitting the first pitch.
A changeup missing, and it's 2-0.
Right now, behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes. No free passes. You can't allow that.
That's off the inside corner. And that's ball 3.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
That one misses. So leadoff walk.
It just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and
next,
guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Struck out swinging his first time. Check swing, called strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. The turn by Chipper at second. How about that double play?
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Jackie Robinson steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Check swing, and he went 0-1.
Well, I think the key, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus. But They should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line. Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Swing, and that's ripped towards right center. And no one can get there. Now he'll turn for second. Pulls in with a double. Third hit for him today.
Everything came together for him. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
So runner at second, 2 down. Here's Mookie Betts now. 0 for 2 in this one. And first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Robinson at second with 2 down. Swing and a foul straight back. Man at second. The other way. And foul ball. The shortstop takes the ball. And downstairs. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. That one inside. Look out.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Two outs. Swing and a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again.
Now there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
Turns and fires the Betts. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.
5 foul balls in a row. I have no idea what that feels like, but you got to love this battle. Just wondering who's going to blink first.
Got him. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. 1 left for LA, and they're down 2-0.
Now pitching.
We're back, and they make a change to start the
Number
6th.
43.
The new pitcher, Anthony Banda.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And now it's Atlanta's cleanup hitter, Eddie Matthews.
Baseman, Eddie Matthews.
And first offering is fouled off.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
The 0-1. That one missed.
Here's a fun fact. Dodger Stadium was also the home of the Los Angeles Angels for 4 years in the 1960s while they waited for Anaheim Stadium to be built. When the Angels were playing games at home, instead of Dodger Stadium, they called it Chavez Ravine Stadium. Going to really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
And they'll do it again. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Gassed it right by him.
Now batting, left fielder
David Justice. Next up for the Braves. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Blake Treinen looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Vesia getting loose as well. And another ball. Right through there for a strike.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
Next pitch, a slider that misses outside.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
One down, base is empty. That one finds the zone. 3-2 down. Fights it off. You'll see another.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Center field. Out number 2.
Now batting, number 9.
Now it's the Atlanta catcher. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. First pitch misses.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
When you look at the elite teams in the game right now, there is going to be the slug, no question about it. But the really good offensive teams combine slug with more contact, with less swing and miss. Cracks his bat and pops him up, and that's a foul ball.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end. Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't.
Swung on, belted. Snyder racing after it. Pops over the wall, and that's an automatic double.
And boy, do they catch a break. Otherwise, you're looking at runners around the bases and probably a run that scores.
Ozzie Albies up to the plate. So it's second and third occupied. They go for the intentional walk. Base is now loaded, and there's a force at every base.
Now batting, pitcher, Greg
2 outs.
Maddux.
Base is full. And here is Greg Maddux. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
Strike 2.
Well, you got to go for the strikeout here. Pitcher at the plate. Attack it just like it's any other hitter.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
He's in a tough spot. Had to make a great pitch. Did it. Got the strikeout. Gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
back here at Chavez Ravine. And now here is Mike Piazza.
Well, these fans definitely want to get involved in the game. All it's going to take is to get the leadoff man or even a base runner on.
And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
Throwing it back can be a little bit of a dance. Strike one here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
Just missed. And that misses. 2-1.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
Next offering upstairs. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
The center fielder, Duke
And next will be the
Snyder.
Dodgers cleanup hitter, Duke Snyder. High fly ball near the pole. That one is foul.
That was a nice bid right there to try to tie up this ball game. Just couldn't keep it from bending foul. He looked locked in on that swing. Pitcher better be careful with him right now.
Next offering is in for a strike. With the tying run at the plate here in the bottom of the sixth. Now this is in the air down the line. Justice settles under it. Makes the catch for the out.
Up next for the Dodgers, first baseman Gil Hodges.
And next for LA, Gil Hodges.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
And that one fouled off. Ball 1 low.
That's the
Way to
ball.
lay off that pitch down.
And that's fouled off. Piazza at first, one gone. Foul ball still a 1-2 count. Just off the outside part of the plate.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking it back. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
And now the count filled up 3-2.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boo.
Fouled off again. And it remains 3-2.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Got him swinging.
Now batting.
Here's Max Muncy. That funky Muncy.
Muncy.
This guy with light tower power. And that's in there at the knees. It's in and out of his glove. But they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. So the Dodgers leave one. They trail it here 2-0.
Now pitching.
Welcome
for the
back.
Dodgers,
We're in the seventh. We have a new pitcher on the
Number
mound.
49.
Blake Treinen.
Blake Treinen.
Back to the top of the
Leading
order
off
now.
for the
Now the
Braves,
leadoff spot for the
center
Braves,
fielder,
Ronald
Ronald
Acuna
Acuna
Jr.
Jr.
He's already homered here in this one. Just missed. Treinen, a former All-Star, 36 years old, and he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2011. Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
To the right side. Takes it himself. That's the first out, the top of the 7th.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly
Up
what he was
next
looking for.
Atlanta,
Ball on the ground.
shortstop,
Nice
Chipper
ground out.
Jones.
Chipper Jones now at the plate. 1 for 3. There's a strike. 95 of that one.
0-1.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Foul ball. And delivers
Ball, that's outside. Ball. 2 and 2.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. 2 outs, base
Now
is
batting,
empty.
right
Now it's the
fielder,
right fielder,
Henry
Hank
Aaron.
Aaron. 0 for 3 in this one. This is a true 5-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him. Tap foul at the plate.
Fans come to the ballpark to watch him play. And in baseball, to have such a talented player going out there every day and putting on the show that he does, just a joy to watch.
Hits for average power, the ability to field, the arm, and then the speed. Really impressive. 0-2 now.
1 and 2.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Braves go down quickly here, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Set for the last half of the 7th. And the batter now, Teoscar Hernandez. That one is absolutely belted. This looks like extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's got a leadoff double.
He was all over that one. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it. Really important at bat coming up now.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Andy Pages getting ready to hit. And fouled off. Move to second, and he's back in safely.
Good wheels out there on second, and he's getting a pretty big lead right now. Definitely looking to score on any hit to the outfield.
Tying run at the plate. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Puts it away for the out.
Now batting, the pitcher, Blake Trinan.
So now a pinch hitter, Freddie Freeman.
He's got a little pop in his back, Boog. Don't sleep on him. He's hit some home runs in the past.
And the first pitch misses for ball one. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
The tying run at the plate. Late swing, foul to the left. Swings and misses, struck him out. Now it's the second baseman, Jackie Robinson. 3 for 3's doubled twice and singled. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog, not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
A little bit high, and it's 1-0. The Braves bullpen has some activity. Raisel Iglesias getting ready to come in for manager Brian Snitker. Bummer also throwing. Just missed.
That's the ball.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far, he doesn't look anxious at all.
And there's a ball.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Mookie Betts in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Headed towards the corner. Aaron on his horse. Tracks it down for the out. And that will end the inning.
Now pitching.
Welcome
for the
back,
Dodgers.
and a new arm on the mound to start the
Number
eighth. Alex
51.
Vesia.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed
Vesia.
hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen
Leading
move
off
right
for
here, so
Atlanta,
we'll
third
see how it
baseman,
works out.
Eddie Matthews.
So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Eddie Matthews. Check swing, and he went. That's strike one.
0 balls, 1 strike.
That one's
That's the
upstairs, ball one. Next pitch is outside. And that's too high. That's a strike across the top of the zone.
Dangerous spot for that slider right there. Didn't seem to quite finish out front and get that sharp break. Tell you what, he doesn't want to throw that pitch again.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. On the ground, right side. Hodges takes it himself. So it was a long battle at the plate, but they still managed
Now
to get
batting,
the out.
left fielder, David Justice.
And next for Atlanta, David Justice. And first offering is fouled off. Swings through that one.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
Started after it. Appeal to third. Got him. Rusty Valentine rings him up.
Now batting, number 9.
2 down, base is empty. And here's the catcher. That one finds the zone. Strike one.
No ball. 1 strike.
Swing and a miss.
Big time jam right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
Grounds one to short. Tosses to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning for the Braves. And the Braves go down quietly. They're up 2-0.
Now pitching for
Back
Atlanta.
now, new pitcher on the mound as we
Number
roll into the
77,
bottom of the 8th. Joe Jimenez.
Joe Jimenez.
He's making his 2nd appearance of the season. Here's Mookie now.
Leading off for the Dodgers.
He's a guy that covers
Shortstop,
both sides of the plate
Mookie
about as well as
Betts.
anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Oh, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
Throw on to Olsen. One gone to the bottom of
Up
the 8th.
next for
Those
the
plays
Dodgers,
can be tricky. They're
catcher
routine, but that doesn't mean it's
Mike
always going to be
Piazza.
smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
And now it's going to be Mike Piazza.
Well, he's always a threat. Even if this guy is 0 for 3 for the night with 3 strikeouts, he can come up that 4th time and do damage because he's that good.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. That's a little bit low. Breaking ball through there for a strike.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. And there's 2 down. Now here is
Now batting,
Duke Snider.
center fielder, Duke Snider.
And first offering is fouled off. Right through there for a strike.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. One more out, and they'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And that one upstairs, ball 1. The 1-2. That one the other way, and it's into the gap. Around first and hustling for second. And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Man, that feels so good to shoot an absolute bolt the opposite way. Split the gap and know that you've got extra bases right off the bat. That's the kind of thing hitters dream about when they're falling asleep at night. Now that sets up a huge at-bat in this ballgame.
Next to hit, Gil Hodges. And that drops in for a strike. Tying run at the plate. And that's in for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First two pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Man on second, 2 down.
1-2.
And a swing and a miss. Inning over.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Tanner Scott.
Now
he has a great slider with tons of movement.
Number 66, Tanner Scott.
And the batter now, Matt
Leading
Olson.
off for the Braves, first baseman Matt Olson.
And that one is downstairs. And that's ball one. The Dodgers bullpen with some action. Yoshinobu Yamamoto looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Kershaw getting cranked up as well. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. This ball's chopped on the ground. One up, one down.
Now batting, second baseman Ozzie Albies.
So now to the plate for Atlanta, Ozzie Albies. A walk and a pair of strikeouts. And that one a little below the knees. And that's ball one. Swing and a foul pushed off to the right, and that will get out of play. The 1-2. And that's down and away. Here's a high chopper. Robinson whips it to first on the run. And they get the out. Now a move being made for a pinch hitter, Marcell Ozuna.
Pretty surprised they're going with a pitcher off the bench here, Boog. I mean, they must be trying to save what they have left in terms of position players for later or something.
Inside.
No, that missed. That's the ball.
And that is ball one. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
1-1.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Here's the pitch to Ozuna. And a ball evens the count.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Offense held in check there. 6, 7, 8 scheduled to start the bottom of the ninth. It's the Braves 2 and the Dodgers nothing. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Raisel Iglesias.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
Third baseman.
Muncy digs in.
Muncy.
And that skips in the dirt. And now 2-0.
That's a ball.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So that's a good take by him.
Right through there for a strike. Ripped to third. Matthews gets it to first. They get the out on Muncy.
Talk about being able to dial up the velocity. That first baseman over there might need a little pad inside that first baseman's mitt.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
Iglesias, a very difficult guy to get hits off of. It's really rare for teams to string stuff together against him.
He wins every pitch, and for a hitter, sometimes a victory is just fouling off one of his pitches.
One down, base is empty. Swings through it for the K. Now only one out remaining.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
Pages stands in here, leaves that one off the inside.
1-0.
High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side.
Unless he beats himself, somehow can't find it, doesn't have the control command that day, you can pretty much forget about it.
As a hitter, there's even more pressure to take advantage of any mistake, right?
Yeah, and you're hoping that, somehow, some way, whether it's a hit by pitch, a walk, something bad happens, because outside of that, stuff is just too good to fail.
Two-run game with 2 away here in the bottom of the ninth.
And he's got deception in his delivery, and it's not that he's trying to deceive the hitters. He just has this natural flow that makes it hard for hitters to pick the ball up. It gets on them a little bit quicker than they anticipate, even though they know what the velocity numbers are.
The Dodgers down to their final strike. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. The throw won't get there in time, and they don't get the out.
1 out away from this game being over, but an infield single keeps them alive. They're still breathing, and maybe this provides that last-minute spark.
So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Will Smith.
And he would be the tying run, Boog, so we may see him try to launch one if he gets a good pitch to handle.
Swing and a miss. Strike one.
0-1.
With the tying run at the plate, and the home team trying to pull it out. And that is in for a strike. And it's 0-2. Tying run at the plate. Going to count 1-2. Two outs.
2-2.
In the dirt. And it remains 2-2. Pages leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Out to short. A dive. Nice stop. That's going to be a single. Great effort on defense, but no chance to get him at first.
Back-to-back base hits. Now a huge at-bat in this game coming up.
Here comes the manager out of the Braves dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Raisel Iglesias will depart, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching for
New
Atlanta.
pitcher for the Braves, Aaron
Number
Bummer.
49.
And I can't imagine any
Aaron
save is an
Bummer.
easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
First and second, 2 outs. Now it's the Dodger leadoff hitter, Jackie Robinson. And takes
the ball.
low for ball 1.
1-0.
Trying to keep the game alive here in the bottom of the 9th. Down the line, and it's foul. Two on, 2 outs.
2-1.
Squirts away a little bit. No advance. Good job behind the dish. And that is out of play. Out to short. Dives and he can't hang on. No throw, and the bases are now loaded.
Up next.
So I can understand the defense right there trying to cut off that lead runner at third, but a good
Back.
jump and an excellent finish for the base runner to get in there safely.
Mookie Betts will make his way to the plate. First
Nope,
pitch
ball.
just misses.
1 ball, no strikes.
So the tying run at second. Hit to right, and that ought to do it. He's got it. Ball game. And the Braves, even this series, up at a game apiece.
Sometimes road trips can be tough. You're away from your family, but when you can win, silence that opposing crowd, it makes things just a little bit better, makes the road trip just a little bit shorter.
2-0 your final here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.